and hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Showcase Showdown. This is going to be an extra special episode tonight. Chris, welcome to the show. You'll at least get to take a break from getting beat down tonight.
Well, we're still going to have us a little Showcase Showdown, though, but it's going to be fun. Looking forward to it.
It is going to be fun. We've pulled a bunch of cards, and you guys, as you guys have your cards that you're storing and having to keep safe because we spend so much money on these cards, we want to spend as little as we can on supplies. All collectors feel that way. And so we want you to go to thepennysleever.com, check them out. Every kind of supply you can possibly imagine they have. Go check it out, from mags to top loaders, you name it. They will take care of you over there. And if you use the special discount code SHOWCASE, you will get 10% off. All the details are going to be below in the show notes, so make sure you check that out. Thank you to Penny Sleever for being a sponsor of Showcase Showdown. We appreciate it. So,
Mike, thank you for not.
What are we doing tonight, Chris?
Well, first, I want to thank you for not saying I beat Chris 6 times in a row or 7 times in a row on Showcase Showdown. That took a lot of restraint on your part.
It was only because I lost count, not because I didn't want to say it.
Yeah. Well, this is a special version of Showcase Showdown. We're actually doing kind of a video response to our friend Theo. Well, I don't know, friend's kind of a stretch, but Theo, Clemente collector, and he wanted us to get to show cards that was better than his friend John 3D 80s Kids. Apparently, they have a little beef going on, and they want us to try to make fun of John. So I believe this is going to be Showcases Showdown's version of that.
Well, that's awesome. Wasn't Theo the guy that was on this show and lost, and his name is Clemente Collector, and he lost to me?
Yeah, on Clemente, Roberto Clemente. Well, that's kind of where the beef is, because apparently Clemente Collector doesn't have some cards better than people that don't even have Clemente in their name.
Well, we're going to find out tonight. We've brought on a special guest just to really just hammer this point home for Theo, and it's John 3D 80s Kid. John, welcome to the show. Nice shirt.
Thank you, Mike. Oh, yeah, I had to proudly wear my Clemente Collector shirt for this very special episode. Thanks for having me on. And yeah, it's been a fun little, one-sided game I've been playing with Theo. Because it just so happens I was inspired by you guys and that episode to do something. You want to cue that clip that I gave you to show the folks what happened?
Let's watch it right now.
I did watch his episode on Mike Moynihan's channel with the Showcase Showdown. Theo got to appear on their Roberto Clemente episode. And here, take a little clip of what you saw when they presented that card.
So where
71.
71. So I have...
Grades have been hidden to not spoil the suspense now.
I like it.
This is my favorite Clemente card.
His favorite card. He only has.
And so now, when I decided to go and target mine, I normally don't really have a specific grade target in mind, but I thought it would be fun for me for this point moving forward to have a card graded higher than Theo on this card. And so here is my purchase. There we go. A 4.5 of the 1971 Roberto Clemente card, which I just love this copy of it. I think it presents spectacularly, and I will happily have this on my wall, and I will also happily tease Theo to no end. All for fun, right, buddy? All right.
Always. So, I love it.
So, that's where it started. Since then, I have made 7 more videos for my channel. Any guesses on how many times I have again poked at Theo in those videos?
I'm going to guess 7.
That's a good guess. So It's been a way for me to creatively find new ways to tease him. I mean, I had a Star Wars reference for Star Wars Day. I had one of them where it involved the never-ending story, as in this is never going to end for you, Theo. So it's been fun.
So let me get this straight. I mean, you initially made fun of Theo, and then you keep making fun of Theo, but Theo got butt hurt so much that he had to do a video response to get everybody out here in YouTube land to do a video to show their cards that they have better than you. That's the whole gist of this, right?
Yeah, he basically had to beg everyone else for help to get me back. So,
Well, we're going to have some fun tonight. I know we've picked out 12 cards that we're going to do a little showcase showdown in honor of Theo. And John, why do these 12 cards were interesting to me when I got the list of what to pull. Why these cards?
all right. So what I formulated for me is a post-war Hall of Fame player collecting effort where I have targeted a single card for every player, and I'm also getting it where it makes a pair for every major set, from 48 Bowman all the way through the Topps run to 1980. So it worked out where I have two cards picked that I like the look of every card, and ends up hitting 82 different Hall of Fame players eventually when I fully collect all these cards. So
that's awesome. Well, I'm going to put us into showdown mode so that we can start showing some cards here. And John, you're first. So why don't you do the first card? You can go first. This is your idea. I love it. And we got some really cool cards to show you guys tonight.
All right. So yeah, this is just a dozen of the samples that I'm choosing. And let's start with the 72 Nolan Ryan, which I have a 3.5.
All right.
I have a 6.
6 is good. Except I have a 7.
Oh, here we go again. You're going to feel this, John. So,
John, you get to feel what Chris feels every week.
But you are keeping score of this, right?
I am. Yes, I'm keeping score. This will. Where's this? How's this going to count?
It's for fun.
Well, I don't know. It depends how well I do. That's how it's going to count.
I'm going to just go against you, Chris, mano y mano. We'll see where we land at the end of it. We'll let John just show some cards. I'll go first on the next one, which is Steve Carlton, who is next week's episode of we're doing the whole Carlton run. You'll get a little preview right here. I have the 69 and a PSA 7.
I have mine in a 6.
And I've got a 6.5.
Oh.
Just so happens that this is from the Don's Field of Dreams collection.
Dang, Chris. John beat you. I love it. We both beat you. All right, Chris, I'll let you go first on the next one.
Next one's a 64 Topps Bob Gibson, and I have mine in an 8 stained.
Okay.
All right.
John?
Well, mine is a 5.
Well, I'm batting third on this one because I have a 4 MK.
Oh,
okay.
That's 4 points for Chris in Showcase Showdown. I love saying that, the old home run derby, when I say, that's just an out here in the home run derby.
I fully expected to be skunked by Mike personally, but
you got that one. All right. Next up, John, you're first on this one.
All right. This would be a 1961 Brooks Robinson. I have a 4.5.
All right. Enjoy your victory lap. Go ahead.
I believe, Mike, that Brooks Robinson was in our Showcase Showdown, and that was one that I beat you at.
I think it was.
So I have a 7.
You did, because I only have a 6.
Okay.
Chris, you need to move your cards a little bit more towards your face. I know you can't see very well, but if you move them over just a hair, you'll be all right.
If you just block your face completely, it will benefit all of us.
Well, on my computer here, I don't even see me, so I just barely see this hand.
Okay. Well, next up is the representative from one of the representatives, I guess, for your deal for 60 Topps, and it's Mickey Mantle, and I have that in a 4.5.
Oh, I have mine in a 5.
Ah, okay.
Well, I opportunistically got mine in a 1 that looks much nicer, but it is scrapbook back damaged.
While we have a chance showing Mickey Mantle, I want to throw out there, guys, that on June 23rd, Sunday, during Hobby Palooza, Chris and I will be going mano a mano with the Mickey Mantle run live. And so we'll see who has the best showcase of mantles.
I plan on being on such a roll by the time we do that Hobby Palooza that you're gonna suffer by comparison on that, Mike. I just want you to know I'm gonna be on a roll.
We'll be looking out for that Hobby Palooza over on the Four Collectors channel. Make sure you're subscribed, getting all the updates on what's going on with Hobby Palooza 2024. Chris, why don't you do the next one that we got there? Start off.
Okay, tell me if you can see it. Okay.
More towards your face. The other way. Cover your face. But there you go. Just cover it up, like
Well,
John said.
I can't even see it. Can you see it?
We can.
All right.
It's a 5.
It's a 5. Okay.
All right, John, what do you got?
All right, I've got a 4.
And I also have a 5, but I just love this card. The black and the red works, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Great. All right, John, you're next on the next card.
All right, up next is a 57 tops. It's the Whitey Ford, and I have got a 4.5.
I have got a 5, Mike.
I've got a 5, Chris.
Ooh. Are we halfway done yet that we can tally the scores? Because I think I'm ahead, and I just like to hear that. I just like to hear.
You know, that's really funny because I haven't been keeping score. So, just want you to know, I thought this was special edition. We didn't really care. I mean,
so John, that means I really have the lead when he does something like that.
I really don't know.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely the code for that.
Yeah, I've truly not been keeping score. Although I can go back later and tell you how much I whooped you by. Don't worry, I can watch it again.
Well, I think I'm ahead by like 10 at least now.
Yeah, I'm going to start the next one. This is from 56 Tops. This is his last card, and it's Pee Wee Reese on the 56, and I have a 4.
I have a 3.
And I have a 4.5.
Victory for John on that one. Boom.
Wow. And that is an action card.
That's a great card. All right, Chris, why don't you go first this one?
The 54 Tops Monty Irvin. Beautiful card. I have a 4.
I also have a 4.
And I have a CGC 4, which was the best price you can ever get for a card.
How much was it?
It was a gift from Matt of the Card Story.
Boy, that's cheap.
Yeah.
When you got friends like that, right? All right, 3 more cards. John, you start this one off. I'll do the next one and starting it, and then we have a special card we'll do.
All right, 53 Bowman Color. We've got Roy Campanella, and I've got a 4.
That's a greatly centered card, John.
Wow. This is one of my favorite cards and one of my best cards. I have a 7.
Wow. I have a 6. That's such a great card. I love seeing them all together. That's the best part of this show, is seeing all the cards. And
so Mike, I want to show this one first. Okay. So let me tell you, when John started this little thing here, his journey here on this collection, he also has a show on Four Collectors, Four Collectors. And he has a trade night. And I was pretty excited. It's one of the first trade nights, and I was on there. And I was so excited because he was showing some cards, and he was needing the 51 Yogi Berra. And I thought, well, I'm going to trade with it. So I traded away a 51 Yogi Berra. And if I wasn't if it didn't scare me that you and I were going to do that Berra run, so I would have been holding up my hand like this. But instead, I had to regroup, and I got the Berra the other day, and I have a 4.
Nice. Well, when Berra comes up, we'll be tied on that card because I also have a 4.
Another 4.
Look at that. 3 4s. And I bet if you put them all next to each other and you're looking at them, you wouldn't really, it all look pretty similar.
Right.
Hence why they're the same grade. That's goes without saying.
Yeah.
All right. Last card. This is for you, Theo. There was a hint of it in the video that we showed from John earlier. But we're going to show the representative from the 71 tops, which of course is the Roberto Clemente. I've got a 6.5. I remember Theo had a 4. So,
And I have a 5.
And I've got this lovely 4.5, which just so happens to still be a half a grade higher than Theo's.
I guess we all beat Theo.
That deserves a ha 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 ha. That's what that deserves right there.
Sorry, Theo. We actually love you. We're just giving you a hard time. It's all in fun. And it's so cool. I love what you're doing, John, where you're getting cards that aren't rookies because you're a big no rookies kind of, not that you don't like rookies, just there are other cards of players that you can get that are way more affordable, and you still have a representative from that player in your collection. I think that's just a great way to collect, and good on you for doing it.
Oh, yeah, thanks. I mean, for me, it's the financial obstacle of the rookies and my desire to go all the way back in time with the pre-war too. So, starting this close to 50, I don't have enough time to put enough budget in to do post-war rookies and still do, all
Retirement.
the pre-war legends. So,
And still do live.
yeah.
So,
Exactly.
Mike, I want to congratulate Leo. See, I don't even know his name. We're not that close of friends. I want to congratulate Theo on 1,000 or 1,000 subscribers.
It is 1,000 subscribers.
And I want to congratulate him on that. And I want to congratulate John on all the stuff that he does for this thing. I mean, Mike, I know you kind of got collaboration started, I believe, with the people that I watch. Mike has, but John, you've kind of carried that torch too, and congratulate you on your channel's success, and congratulate you on having a better Clemente card than Theo.
Oh, thank you, Chris. And yeah, the For Collectors channel, it is hosting Hobby Palooza. We are getting close to hitting 1,000 subscribers in 9 months or so since we started. So doing pretty good there.
Pretty impressive. So make sure you're checking them out. Theo, congrats on 1,000 subs. Clemente Collector is the channel name. So if you're not subscribed to Theo, go check him out. Maybe put a comment or two in there about how his cards are good, but they're not as good as John's. That would be great. And thanks everybody so much for watching this special edition of Showcase Showdown. Stay tuned next week for Steve Carlton, and we'll go from there. Keep collecting.
Thanks, guys.